Hi everyone, I'm here with another Shrink My Stash Empties video. I have a new dining table, as you may be able to tell, and the angle's a little different because this table is rectangular instead of round and things just had to move around a bit. I want to apologize if it's a little dark. I do have all of my lights on, but I rely a lot upon natural lighting. It's just a very overcast day, so I am using my flash. I hope that helps and isn't too distracting. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on body care, and then of course home fragrance at the end. And I'm going to start off with my hand sanitizers that I have finished up. So this first one here is Calypso Berry. This is a pretty old one, but I really enjoy this scent. To me, this is very different. I apologize for all the jingling. My cat's playing with one of her toys. This is a very different berry scent from what Bath & Body Works usually does. It has a tropical note, but no coconut, thankfully. So I really enjoyed this one, and I can see myself repurchasing it if it were to come back. I also finished off Tropical Papaya. I believe this was from the same collection. Sorry, trying to figure out how to work with the flash. There we go, no glare. It was okay, but I'm not a huge fan of papaya scents. Some days they smell really nice, and some days they smell like body odor, so I would not repurchase it. I'm just going to avoid papaya, I think. Then we did finish off one of my boyfriend's favorites here. This is Cucumber Melon. Very clean, fresh scent. I keep one of these on the key to the pool that you can kind of see out through my window there. We have to have a little key to get in, and I always keep a Cucumber Melon on that one since my boyfriend likes that scent. So we will, of course, always repurchase Cucumber Melon. I'm sorry if my cat's really obnoxious. She's kind of getting on my nerves because she's playing at my feet and she keeps getting my foot instead of her toy. So this next one I finished off is Pineapple Mojo. I liked this one. This one to me, yeah, this smells like the golden pineapple luau. It's that pure pineapple juice scent, really no other notes to it, very fresh. Really enjoyed it. I would repurchase it, and I have, because again, to me it smells the same as Golden Pineapple Luau. And then the last hand sanitizer I have here is Endless Weekend. I've talked about this scent before, love-hate relationship. I've never really liked it, but just recently there have been some times, I bought 2 of the candles during the sale. I'm kind of coming around to it. This one, again, hit or miss. Some days it smelled really good, and other days I just didn't like it. So I'm gonna give this scent another shot with the candles and see what I think, but I would not repurchase the hand sanitizer. And it is, you can tell the bottle's kind of blown up. This one was in my car, and the Texas heat makes these swell up like balloons. There's a little bit in the bottom there, but not much. Okay, so now moving on to hand soaps. Oop, bumped the camera there. There we are. Moving on to hand soaps. I do have one foaming hand soap, and of course, Golden Pineapple Luau. Show you the notes on the side there. I really love this. I've talked about it all summer. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing about it. It's just a pure, fresh, ripe pineapple juice scent. Love it. Would absolutely repurchase it. Then for the deep cleansing soaps, I have Strawberry Vanilla Sugar. This is amazing. I'll show you the notes on the side there. I love this. I was afraid it was just going to be strawberries and sweet cream, which had kind of a plasticky fake scent to it. I was also afraid it was going to smell like warm vanilla sugar, which I hate. That smells rancid to me. This doesn't. This is amazing. This smells like a strawberry jam. It's so sweet, but not artificial to me. It's got a true strawberry scent, but just really sweet vanilla overtones. I really, really enjoyed that. I have a backup, and I will repurchase it if it comes out again next year. And then also in the deep cleansing, I finished this Island Margarita. Love this scent. I've really, really been into lime this year, and this is a really sweet lime scent. Really enjoyed the scent. Not a big fan of this packaging. I'll go ahead and say I don't talk about the packaging much because it's all the same to me. I just really hate this packaging. I don't know what's with the random flower. There's no floral notes. They broke up the name weird. I don't care for it. Anyway, but I love the scent. I would absolutely repurchase it. I already have a couple backups. I've been buying it for years. Sorry. Shh, calm down. Sorry, the cat is driving me crazy. So that's it for hand soaps. And I'm going to move on to my bath products. The first one I have here is a cucumber melon shower gel. Again, I've talked about cucumber melon a lot. It's just very fresh and clean. We love it year round, but in the summer especially. And I will absolutely continue to repurchase that. Also finished off this Sleep Lavender Chamomile Sugar Scrub. It's kind of gross. It's oily on the outside. I don't like that. I love the aromatherapy sugar scrubs. I've talked about them continuously. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing about it. Love them, love them, love them. This is a good scent. It's not my absolute favorite, but I will repurchase it because I like it fine, and I love the aromatherapy sugar scrubs. I tend to buy all of the scents because I like to change it up. They're all good. Yeah, I just really love these scrubs. Absolutely my favorite type of scrub from Bath & Body Works. And then I have one bath bomb from Lush. This was the Sex Bomb. Really good, super strong fragrance, really pretty pink water. Really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, this one really dried out my skin. Even before I got out of the bath, my skin started feeling like itchy, and I put on lotion immediately afterwards like I always do, but it just didn't seem to help. Really dry, itchy skin. I have that problem with some Lush bath bombs. It's kind of hit or miss. Some are great and some really dry me out. So that's just something to keep in mind if you feel like trying out some Lush products. So I really enjoyed it, but I don't think I would repurchase it just because it dried my skin out. And I keep bumping the camera. I'm so sorry. There we go. Now I am going to move on to hand creams. So the first one I have here, I finished off a couple. This one is the Magnolias and Mimosas, and I, cut it open to get everything out of there. I really, really love this scent. I wish it had come out in a body care. I want to see it come back. I'm going to see if I can find the notes on here. No, they don't put the notes on these. Okay. It's just a really, really floral scent with a fresh note to it. Almost a light, sweet citrus. Mostly floral. A lot of people are going to see this as an old lady scent, but I really, really enjoyed it. I would absolutely repurchase it. And again, I would love to see it in body care. The other one I finished off is Golden Pineapple Luau, if you're not sick of hearing about this scent from me. Loved it. Now this one did not have as much of that fresh pineapple juice scent. This one, you could smell the pineapple, but you could also smell the lotion. It smelled like hand cream, just that generic hand cream. I don't know how else to explain it. You probably know what I'm talking about if you're into a lot of these products. And the pineapple was more of a secondary note. I enjoyed it, but I have a couple of these. I don't think I would repurchase though, because I really like this scent and I would like it in a product where I can smell it. And there's so many other hand creams that I really enjoy, but it's a nice scent. I really love the scent, as you can tell. Now these next hand creams are not empty. This is the Twisted Peppermint Antibacterial Moisturizing Hand Lotion. These expired in 2012, and I've been holding on to them just because, but they smell funky. They really do. They don't smell like Twisted Peppermint. They smell musky and dirty and nasty. And I just haven't thrown them out before now. Like every winter I pull them out and I'm like, that smells gross. I don't want to use it. But then because of my hoarder tendencies, I don't throw it out. And I don't know why I'm keeping these because I'm never going to use them. So there we are, 6 of those. Those are being thrown out. I got them 75% off plus coupon at a semi-annual sale. I bought like 12. And I ended up with these 6 left that I just didn't use before they expired. The other ones I used and I loved them. But these expired 4 years ago and they're nasty, so why would I keep them? So goodbye to those. And now moving on to my moisturizers for the body. I finished off this Signature Vanilla's Berry Body Cream. I believe I had one of these in my last video. I love this scent. It smells like Skittles. It's vanilla, berry, and I get a hint of citrus. I get a lemony citrus to it. It smells like Skittles. I absolutely love it. but I had to use up my body creams because they go bad so quickly. I didn't want to hold on to them and have to do like this and throw them out while there's still product in them. Love it. I want it to come back. I would absolutely repurchase it. And then I finished off a body lotion. This is Golden Pineapple Luau. Again, guys, I love it. It's pure pineapple juice. It is absolutely the best fragrance I have for like my pool days. I like to, I usually wear my signature vanilla, lemon, or berry to the pool. I mentioned that in my last video because it's a very summery scent, nostalgic for me. But when I would come back from the pool, dry off, I would put on that Golden Pineapple Luau. Loved it. Great tropical summery scent. And yes, I would absolutely repurchase. So now moving on to the last of my body care, which is my body sprays. I did finish off the Summer Vanilla's Berry body spray to match that. Again, love it. Will absolutely repurchase it. And then I finished off this Fresh Pineapple Body Splash with the Golden Pineapple Luau Lotion. This is the like original Bath & Body Works pineapple scent. I don't even know. Yeah, there's no date on the bottom of that. I don't know how old that is. I don't remember what year it was out. That was one of the first Bath & Body Works scents I ever bought. I got the shower gel at a semi-annual sale like back in high school. And I like rationed out that shower gel and used it for like 2 years. I loved that scent. So I found this Fresh Pineapple Body Splash on Mercari or Tradesy or one of those a few months ago and purchased it because it was a good price, and I've really been looking for that scent ever since then. And then of course right after that they announced Golden Pineapple Luau, but that's okay. I really enjoyed it, and yes, I would repurchase it no matter which name it came back under. Really great scent. And then finally I finished off a Signature Vanilla's Lemon body spray, which I've been using with last month, or in my last Empties video, I had a body cream in lemon vanilla. I went ahead and finished off the spray. So love that one. Again, it's just lemon and vanilla, kind of smells like a lemon pound cake, and I would absolutely repurchase it. So that is it for my body care portion. I'm gonna clear off the table and I will be right back with my home fragrance empties. Okay, so let's get into home fragrance. I'm gonna start off with my Bath & Body Works candles. I finished this Turquoise Waters. I will show you the notes on the bottom here. I'm not going to bother reading them all out. See if we can do this without glare. There we go. Turquoise Waters is another scent I love and I hate. It's really good on cold. It reminds me of the original Calgon scent. Very fresh, very summery, but there's something to it that gives me a bit of a headache. When I burn this candle, I could only burn it for like an hour at a time. As soon as there was a melt pool, I had to blow it out or I started to get a headache. So I've actually been working on that candle for 2 or 3 summers now. I forget how long ago it came out. It took me a really long time to use it up because I couldn't use it, you know, a lot at once. Now it did have a great burn. You can see there's no soot, no tunneling, burned awesome, burned all the way to the bottom. But I would not repurchase it because of the scent. It's just, it doesn't work for me. And the next one I have here is South Beach Suntan. This is this year's version of this candle. I love suntan. There we go. It's just a really strong sunscreen scent. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much just smells like sunscreen. It's super, super strong, but unlike the Turquoise Waters, there's nothing in it that gives me a headache or bothers me. So I loved burning it. The whole house smelled like summer. It was amazing. I do have a couple more of those, and of course, I will repurchase it. I do want to say there's a little bit of soot. I don't know if you can really tell because of the color of the glass, but there is some sooting up and through here. Other than that, it burned perfectly. It burned all the way down to the little wick clips. No tunneling, no issues. Just that little bit of soot, which I don't love, but wasn't enough to make me blow out the candle, quit using it, anything like that. The next one I have is Golden Grapefruit, and this was a White Barn exclusive this spring. This one also burned really well, all the way to the bottom, no tunneling, no soot, a little bit of wax residue, and the bottom of it's a tad uneven, but I mean, it burned all the way to the bottom, so I don't care. A little bit of wax residue is no big deal to me. I love these White Barn colored glass jars. They're so pretty when they're lit. I would be okay if all their candles came in this packaging, to be honest with you. Love it. As for the scent, let me show you the notes. Oh, the bottom of it's gross. But there you go. It's just a very citrusy, it's grapefruit, like a sweet grapefruit, with maybe a hint of like something a little herbal that kind of tones it down. I really, really enjoyed this. It didn't have the world's strongest throw, but it did fill the kitchen and into the dining room, which is good enough for me. Stronger throw would have been okay too. I enjoyed it. Grapefruit's hit or miss for me. Sometimes it smells like body odor. I did not have that problem with this at all. Really, really enjoyed it. And if it were to come back, I would repurchase it. And I'd love to see it in all Bath & Body Works stores. White Barn exclusives are fun. But then I feel like, you know, they want to sell product. They need to put it in all of their stores. Anyway, the last 3-wick I have from Bath & Body Works is Southern Sweet Tea. Again, a White Barn exclusive from last year. There are the notes. It's pretty much London Calling tea and lemon, but maybe, yeah, I would say the tea note is stronger and it's much sweeter. There's just the tiniest hint of lemon. In London Calling, you get a bit more of a kick from that lemon. But it's still a really, really pretty scent. I love them both. I would absolutely repurchase this. I have a couple more of these. I have a ton of London Callings. I love this scent. I love that sweet tea scent. This one burned great. There's a little bit of wax residue on the sides. No soot, no tunneling. Great throw. Just awesome candle. Really, really enjoyed it. And then I have a couple smaller Bath & Body Works candles here that I finished up. This one is Black Teakwood. The notes are on the bottom there. To me, this smells exactly like mahogany teakwood. Maybe a little bit not as strong when it's burning, but it smells just like mahogany teakwood, which is just a strong, woody men's cologne scent. Smells like Abercrombie. I enjoyed it. I burned this, of course, in the guest bathroom. It did its job. It helped cover the litter box scent in there. So I liked it. I would repurchase it, but it's not a candle I feel like I have to go out and look for. I got this one 75% off at semi-annual sale, and that's pretty much what would make me buy it again, 75% off. It's a good scent, but it's not unique enough, not something I love enough to go track down or pay full price for, especially because to me, it's almost purely a bathroom scent, and I don't like to spend that much money on bathroom candles. Anyway, the next one I have here is a mini in Tiki Beach. Sorry about the glare. I had this one in the master bath. I don't know if you're going to be able to read the notes. There we go. This is just a beachy, slightly musky scent. It's like a vanilla musk. It's got a hint of coconut that I don't really pick up. I mean, it says it's in there and I can kind of see it, but it's not enough to bother me because I hate coconut. Now, my problem with this candle, of course it's a mini, they hardly ever throw, but for the first half, it had no scent at all. Couldn't smell a thing. Had the bathroom door closed, let it burn for hours, no scent. And then the second half was really strong and filled up the bathroom. So I have no idea what that was about. No sooting, lots of wax residue, which isn't a huge deal, but I don't like that there was no throw. I used to really, really love Tiki Beach. Now I'm kind of on it. So I liked that, but I don't think it's something I need to repurchase. Now moving on to a couple candles from other brands. I have my favorite Yankee scent. This is Cotton Candy, and this is in the 2-ounce tumbler. Look at that soot. How terrible is that? So, this side especially is horrible. So much soot. Yes, I trim my wicks, yada yada, you know. I do all the stuff I'm supposed to. This one just sooted like crazy. And I hate that because I have always had really, really good luck with clean burns on Yankee. Usually no throw, but a clean burn. This one had a throw and sooted like crazy. I've talked about this scent before. I love cotton candy. It is my favorite Yankee scent. It is the most authentic cotton candy scent I personally have come across, and I will repurchase it as long as they put it out there. Even though in all other instances I don't buy from Yankee, this is the one thing that would make me give them money again. Then from Better Homes and Gardens, I have this 18-ounce large jar in Tropical Banana Leaves. It smells like banana candy, banana runts. Now this, I ended up burning this in my entryway, which is pretty much a dead zone for candles. No matter how strong it throws, the air conditioner intake vent is over there, so you lose most of the scent. It just gets sucked up into the ventilation system. So I burned this over there on purpose so I didn't have to smell it. It's got a nice, strong throw. The problem is, you can see on there, it's limited edition 2014. Early summer of 2014, I was pregnant and did not know it. So I specifically remember the day I bought this. I bought 4 or 5 Better Homes and Gardens candles in Walmart. And they were all scents that I normally would not buy, but I loved them. I remember loving this candle and thinking how weird it was because I had always hated banana scented things. Then I found out I was pregnant and it made a lot more sense because your body does all sorts of weird crap when you're pregnant. I burned it a little bit while I was pregnant, loved it. And after having my baby and all of that, I went back to hating banana scents. So this was terrible for me, but I wanted to use it up. I didn't want to waste it. So I burned it in the entryway where I only had to smell it if I was standing right next to it, used it up. It did its job in providing atmosphere, but I would not repurchase it. Also, I let it put itself out because I wasn't paying attention, and that's scary. It literally burned, like, that's not wick down there. I don't know what that is. That's not wick trimmings. It literally, like, burned the wax. I don't know. That was scary. So I have to pay much better attention to my Better Homes and Gardens candles and not let them put themselves out because who knows where that could have gone if I hadn't noticed. I did end up blowing it out at one point because even though the entire metal wick clip is exposed, it was still burning. And yeah, so would not repurchase, yada yada. And the last candle I have today is this Nature's Wick candle. This was a tri-layer candle. And the scents of the 3 layers were Vanilla Dulce, Apple Tree, and Bonfire Nights. This was a wood wick candle, so it had that crackling, it's kind of off-center now, but you might be able to tell just the wood wick in there. I didn't end up blowing it out. The wick is still nearly an inch tall, but the wax is gone. And the wood was still just burning, so I blew it out. No soot, really. Wax deposits, but no big deal. My problem with this one is it's a tapered jar, and these never burn right because the wick is not strong enough to burn off all the wax at the top. And that's basically what happened. During that first layer, the vanilla, 1, it had no throw. 2, the wick burned, but we never heard a crackling sound. And 3, it tunneled all the way down until the candle was about halfway, and then that wax slid down and melted. So as for the Vanilla Dulce, never smelled it. During the Apple Tree layer, I started getting a light scent, and the wick started crackling. It was nice, but still not something I would want to purchase again. And then during Bonfire Nights, down in this last section, super, super strong throw, really enjoyed it. The wick was actually crackling so loud that my boyfriend kept asking me to blow it out every time I'd light it because it was making him nervous. He didn't like how loud it was because he thought that was a bad thing, that it was like going to explode or something. I don't know. So I just burned it when he went home. So it was good for like the last third, but I'm not going to pay for a candle that's 2/3 a dud. So would not repurchase, not interested in purchasing from Nature's Wick again. You know, no big deal. So now moving on to wax melts. I only have one from Sensationals. That is Apple Bobbin. I picked this up recently. It's an autumn scent. It just happened to be there. And I was in the mood for apple scents recently. So saw it on the shelf, grabbed it, $2, why not? The problem is, and I don't know, maybe this was a really old one, in here, I mean, opening it up, it smells like fresh apples. But I melted it in 2 different warmers. Nothing. No scent at all. Standing on top of the warmer, could not smell it. Maybe it was just a really old one. I don't know. But this had no scent at all, so I would not repurchase. Now from Better Homes and Gardens, I finished a sugared lavender twist. I use this one in my son's nursery. I love it. It's a really sweet lavender. Just lavender and sugar. I mean, that's basically what it is. That pink sugar scent and a nice herbal lavender that's not too overpowering. So it works in the nursery. I don't have to worry about it being too much for him. Really loved it. I've already purchased 2 more because this was my last one. And I will continue to purchase it as long as I can find it. Finished this limited edition white peach mango. I really enjoyed this one too. Very fruity. The peach is definitely the strongest note. It reminds me a lot of Bath & Body Works Peach Bellini with a hint of a mango note, but very similar to Peach Bellini. Really liked it. This was super strong. I did it in the main room here, the kitchen, dining room, and living room, which are all kind of an open floor plan design. 1 cube in the warmers did it. I usually double up on these, but I didn't have to. Super, super strong, but really nice, and I would probably repurchase it. And then I finished, this is the little dual pack, Fresh Veranda Breeze, which was lemon and jasmine. And I actually finished 2 of these, and then I went back and purchased 2 more because these were the only 2 I had. So I have 2 more of these now. I loved this. And it's weird because I'm not a huge jasmine fan. I like lemon, so I wouldn't have thought that the 2 of these together would wow me. But I would put them, I did equal amounts, 1 cube of each. And just opening it now, it smells amazing. It's fresh, it's floral. It smells like being outside, you know, like in my grandma's house. Just really, really pretty scent. I love it. Like I said, I already bought 2 more, and I bought the 2, and then I got home and I was like, next time I go, I'm gonna get more. I really love it. I'm probably gonna stock up on that one. Really, really nice scent. So that's it for wax melts, and then I just have a couple little random home fragrance items here. The first one is a Bath & Body Works room spray in French lavender. Again, I've mentioned my boyfriend loves lavender scents. Now, I had 2 of these going. This was in the guest bath, and I have another one in our bedroom. It's a really super strong herbal, you know, slap you in the face lavender. I know a lot of people didn't like that when it was out, but I enjoyed it. He likes it. It's just a pure herbal lavender, super, super strong. This is up there with fresh balsam and mahogany teakwood. Super strong. This one was in the guest bath. It worked. It did its job. It covered the litter box scent. It covered the bathroom scent. It was fresh. Really enjoyed it. I have this exact same bottle, same packaging in the bathroom or in the master bedroom right now. When I spray it, it smells amazing. And within 5 minutes, you can't smell a thing. I think that's just a defective bottle because this one stuck around for, you know, an hour or more. But I'll spray 5 or 6 times in the room, and you know these, you just need 1 spray. And it's just gone almost immediately. So I think I have a dud, but I'm going to use it up anyway. Other than that, I would absolutely repurchase that fragrance. It's very pretty. We enjoy it. Then I finished off another room spray, which is hard to do. This is in Twilight Woods. I had this in our bathroom. It's just a nice, clean scent. Kind of a musky cologne scent, but still fresh. I don't know how to explain it, really. Very woodsy. This was one of Bath & Body Works' top seller scents when it first came out, and then it kind of died off, and then it got discontinued pretty quickly. But I enjoy it as a room fragrance. I'm kind of over it in the body care. I don't know, used to love it, now I don't. But in the room fragrance, I really liked it. It smelled nice and fresh. I could actually see myself repurchasing it in a room spray, even though I don't see myself repurchasing it in body care. And then for the car, this is currently in my car. This is the Georgia Peach Scent Portable Refill. I am really loving this. It smells just like the Harvest Peaches candle. I picked one of those up recently. It's not Peach Bellini. It's more of like almost a bakery scent. It's very warm, kind of a peach cobbler kind of scent. Really like it. And then for the scent portable, some of these just disappear immediately. You put them in your car, you never smell them, or you only smell them for a couple days. This one has been performing really, really well. It's strong, but not overpowering. Now keep in mind, I am in Texas. It's easily 100 degrees outside, so 120 in the car, which does affect how strong these are and how long they last. But I've been really happy with how this one has performed, and I would absolutely repurchase it. And then I had this little Yankee car jar in Macintosh. Again, I've kind of been feeling like apple scents lately. I liked it. It wasn't very strong. The only thing is, I don't think these are meant to hold up to the kind of heat we get in Texas. It smelled really good for about 3 days. Then it was gone. And I left it in the car for about 2 weeks just to see what would happen. And like I said, the first 3 days I could smell it. And then for 2 or 3 days, I wouldn't smell anything. And then I'd get in the car and be like, oh, it smells like apples. And then I'd get in the car again, nothing. So just little bursts of it out every now and again. I don't see myself purchasing these car jars. I've had a few over the past few years. I've never really been impressed, so I'm done with them. And the very last item I have for you today is a wallflower. This is in 'Tis the Season, which, yeah, is definitely out of season. But you guys know I'm trying to use up all of my wallflowers. There's Nefertari, so that I'm just over them. I don't want to use them anymore. I have 2 left. I thought I only had 1 left, but I found another one. So I have 2 bulbs left. One is in right now in the master bath, which is the only place I use wallflowers. And when it's up, I'll put in the second one, and then I am finally free of the wallflowers. As for this one, 'Tis the Season is one of my favorite holiday scents. It's apple, cinnamon, and evergreen. It's amazing. I will always repurchase 'Tis the Season. I will not repurchase the wallflowers. So that's it, guys. That is everything I've used up in the last couple weeks. I'm still going strong on my summer Shrink My Stash challenge. I'm trying to keep up with that through the end of August before I switch to fall. So there will definitely be a couple more summer empties videos coming up. Thank you all for watching. Bye.